The government and different stakeholders are making efforts to ensure that persons with disabilities develop business networks. This was demonstrated by the participation of different private and public players at the Business Network and Disability Workshop in Harare.
And one of the things that we are going to contribute, which is in line with our value proposition, is on impact sourcing, where we are deliberately recruiting people from those that are able differently.
We pledge that we're going to offer any capacity building interventions that the National Business and Disability Network may require.
So we have got a role to play in terms of the infrastructures that we need to put in place to make sure there's inclusivity. There's a lot of talk lately about ESG, and I was also reflecting today that the S, especially in terms of inclusivity, has been a lot silent, especially for Zimbabwe.
National Director of the Federation of Organizations of Disabled People in Zimbabwe, Leonard Marange, said workplaces need to develop guidelines to include persons with disabilities.
The private and public sector companies in Zimbabwe, therefore, have a crucial role to play and can use their leverage to acknowledge the potential of this untapped talent pool and contribute to their inclusion and economic empowerment by building a more inclusive labor market.
He also highlighted some of the strategies that need to be adopted by different stakeholders.
So it says state parties recognize the right of persons with disabilities to work on an equal basis with others. This includes the right to the opportunity to gain a living by work freely chosen or accepted in a labor market and work environment that is open, inclusive, and accessible to persons with disabilities. Now, our workplaces are not accessible. The physical environment is not accessible. Our policies are not accessible.
The Disability Business Network will provide a roadmap for the affected persons, fill in the employment gaps, and improve their working conditions. For ZTN Prime, I'm Fatima Karuweni in Harare.
Konapo, ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.